Hey buddy, Paul here, and yes indeed, it does exactly what it says on the box. The Ninja Trilogy. Enough said. Almost, no, never too much to say about this one. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. The Golun-Globus cannon fodder from the 80s. Goodness stable, that is brought together here in one go boys, go get set of the Ninja Trilogy. Let's open it up, let's dive right into this one. It's full of goodness and it is a fold out parcel of perfection. If you like your 80s styled, badly done, dubbed, overdubbed, triple dubbed silliness, but not here. This is the proper formatted, proper releases of all three of these great fun movies. Yes, they're silly, yes, they are over the top, but we love them that way. Absolutely thrilled to have this. Brilliant stuff. All three movies. Let's just also bring in here, you get a nice, pretty solid boxed container for it as well. Nice slip cover there. Very well done, very well thought about. And all of these movies, pleased to see they've got the 18 certificate because they are all uncut, and that's the only way to fully appreciate and enjoy these movies. Don't want any of these silly cuts that were prevalent through some of these films in the 80s. Complete silliness, because they are just fun movies. That's all they are. Can't pretend to be anything else but that. Let's just, I will in a second take out those discs and we'll have a look behind as well, because there is some nice backing art there to go with it as well. But good stuff. I mean, it's just violent, over the top comic book stuff that really just, if you're in the mood for something silly, you want to turn your brain off, put it in a jar next to your armchair, sit down, have a favourite brew and just chill your socks off. This is the way to go. And there's your main man, Sho Kosugi, of course. Really is, doesn't get the due deserves of credit that should have came his way, because he really set alight the whole ninja scene throughout the 80s. Without him, wouldn't have potential hits from the likes, but perhaps from Chuck Norris and what have you. Of course, was also part of the Golun-Globus canon studio back in the day. But really, this is just such good stuff, and delighted that they've taken the time to put this package together, because it is reasonably affordable, and it is one of these sets that if you picked up the films individually on Blu-ray it would cost you more, so you do get a little bit of a saving, and of course you don't get all this nice packaging that comes with it as well. So really very pleased about that, and showcasing the martial arts B-movie legend Sho Kosugi there. In all three movies, he's prevalent in all three of these films. We've got Enter the Ninja from 1981, Revenge of the Ninja from 1983, and my personal guilty pleasure that is Ninja 3, the Domination from 1984, which mixes up the delirious absurdities of Flashdance with ninja possession, as the super sexy Lucinda Dickey turns into a sword-wielding maniac on a manhunt. And what a feeling Dickey gets as an evil ninja possesses her body, popping in order to avenge his death from beyond the grave, as you do. Wild, wonderful ninja nonsense, and Sho Kosugi alongside the lovely Lucinda make this an 80s trash-tastic takeaway, welcomely reordered here on Blu-ray. Ninja 3 and Revenge of the Ninja both have optional audio commentary here on these Blu-ray discs as well, and also the DVD discs. You get a combo here, Blu-ray and DVD, and that optional audio commentary tracks are from director Sam Furstenberg for those two films, and stunt coordinator Steve Lambert, who actually doubles for the Black Ninja in the film as well, so keep your eye open for that. There you go, nice transition shot there to show, as promised, the backing art, interior backing artwork there from these fold-out set. And there we go, there we have the star of Enter the Ninja, none other of course than the original Django himself, Franco Nero, from the spaghetti western movies of the 60s, and star of many a Italian crime drama, action crime street drama during the 70s as well. Very, very cool guy. And interestingly, with Enter the Ninja, it was actually directed by Menahem Golan himself, and stars here Franco Nero, as mentioned, with his nunchuckers there. Of course, he is just such a cult cinematic star. Really, really is an icon of European cinema from the 60s right through to the modern day. He's still making films actually. But just a little interesting tidbit about this one. He is an English speaking guy, and by 1981, when this film was made, of course very much fluent in English, but for his role he was actually overdubbed in this film role of Enter the Ninja, because upon its release it was deemed that his speaking voice wasn't suitable for the American accent of the regional area that the film was taking place, or from where his character was from. I think it was Texas from memory. But also in Enter the Ninja, the lovely Susan George, absolutely gorgeous she was in her day, very sexy Susan George, and she plays his love interest in the movie, and is the starlet of the original controversial even, yeah, Sean Connery voice for some reason, don't know why, but controversial is the word that was trying to come out, even in a Sean Connery accent. But from the controversial, I say it as many times as possible here, I think, 70s home invasion film Straw Dogs, and was still very much a sexy and sassy young lady here in Enter the Ninja. And the other stars of this film were of the deadly silver-bladed variety, as Enter the Ninja injected some glorious gory goodness into the Golun-Globus 80s box office action cinema, and helped begin their success story for the years that followed. Ironically, Frank Nero, as I say, was not only with his voice being dubbed, but he he replaced the original cast lead star Mike Stone in the role in this one. And Stone was considered to be lacking in the acting department, yet Stone actually stayed on despite that, and became Nero's stunt double in the film. It's Stone who can be seen largely on screen in those full ninja get-up action sequences, and so it's quite ironic that perhaps Stone is more in the film than Franco Nero is. Just one of those quirky little things. But there we go, a little tidbit there for you. But really, as I say, liking this and looking forward to revisiting these films as well. Now, Revenge of the Ninja stars, you actually get to see him in this one rather than being behind a mask, the great Sho Kosugi, and also has Kosugi's real-life son Kane in the film, who would later go on to star in many other action films of his own to this day. And he and his brother Shane were often cast as young kids in Sho Kosugi's films that followed throughout the 80s. But Sho Kosugi, absolutely fantastic, and interesting as well here, because his son Kane rather, in this one, Shane Kane, very confusing. Kane, he's still making movies himself as well. He's fairly prolific again, coming back onto the scene, and he's making films with the likes of Scott Adkins and Gary Daniels. Again, old school names, more so Gary Daniels from the sort of 80s and 90s. Scott Adkins more recent, but very much of the old school style of action filmmaking that is very synonymous with the 80s. But Revenge of the Ninja does pretty much do what the title says, and it's a fun, surprisingly violent and bloody welcome addition to the ninja movie pantheon from the Golun-Globus catalogue. Absolutely brilliant, really good fun. Biggest fun of all has to be had with Ninja 3 The Domination. Lucinda Dickey, just very pretty, very agile, very fit in this movie, and it's just an over-the-top kaleidoscope of goodness, just pure escapism. Absolutely love this one. Delighted that it's available here, not just in DVD but particularly on Blu-ray. It's going to be wonderful to re-experience this one. But another interesting thing just to mention as well pertaining to these films is that none of these three ninja films are actually connected to each other. They're in a ninja trilogy here, but the only connection really is that Sho Kosugi plays different characters in each of the films, but he is the connecting factor, being present in all three of the films. Also, with this set, get a nice it's a bit bigger. It's not, I wouldn't call it chunky, but it's got enough information here, pamphlet, booklet, to tell you behind the scenes and stories, and more about that's the guy that comes back and possesses Lucinda Dickey from Ninja 3. But this is good. This is nice stuff actually. You get some nice pictures, give you a real taster and flavour of the 80s, and it's a nice accompaniment to come with this very welcome set. And there we go. Good thing about these ninja movies was that they all had sort of masks as well. These masks were taken to a whole new sort of way ahead, I guess, from in the Asian market, because the Hong Kong filmmakers started making loads of these films with you probably heard of Richard Harrison, who was very prevalent in the Hong Kong movies, and he seemed to make about 20-30 films, but in reality he only made about 5 or 6, and they just kept using outtakes and recutting edits from those films and making other films. And Richard Harrison wasn't actually aware that he was in these films, and I suspect he probably never got paid, but that's a story for another day. But the influences are definitely to be taken here from Golun-Globus and the Canon feature films of the 80s. So brilliant stuff. Really very much liking this, and that's just a little look at the DVD release from America of Revenge of the Ninja. And that one is going to my very good friend Captain Chris. Look out for that one, coming to a Captain Chris chopper soon. Get to the chopper with the ninja. But this is all Golun-Globus Canon fodder goodness. Wonderful. Again, do let me know if you've picked up this set. Let me know what your thoughts are on the movies. What's your favourite film of the three? Enter the Ninja, Revenge of the Ninja, or, like myself, Ninja 3 The Domination. But really appreciate your company. Do let me know your thoughts below. Look forward to chatting more about these ones. But for now, thank you very much indeed. Take care, everybody. See you all soon. Bye for now.